welcome back to another video. My name is Romina if you don't know me. If this is your very first video that you're watching from me, welcome to my channel. Okay, sorry about that. Richie actually was really hungry, so I had to feed him. But welcome back to another vlog if you guys are not new to my channel. I'm actually kind of nervous for this vlog because I haven't picked up the vlogging camera in a really long time. I've just been really focusing on my kids and just spending time as a family with Victor. But sadly, Victor actually went back to work today and Richie just turned 4 weeks. So all in all, I think this is going to be a very interesting video. In the beginning of my 2 under 2 mom vlogs, I can't believe that I have 2 kids, you guys. Sometimes I just like think about it and I'm like, I really have 2 kids. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video and enjoy coming along with me on my very first day alone with 2 kids. Richie is in his bouncer right now, and I'm going to now make breakfast for Vito, as well as I have to pump because I want to get back into a routine of pumping. I was doing really good in the beginning with consistently pumping, and I feel like as the weeks have gone by, I've just kind of like lowered it because honestly I'm a little bit scared to not have room in my freezer for the extra milk that I was pumping. So I kind of took a hold on that, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about like feeding Richie and what I've been doing in the past few weeks. But let's go ahead and get breakfast started because I know Vito's waiting for me. And let me show you guys Richie. So this is Richie. He has some hiccups right now. And we're gonna go get breakfast. So I actually meal prepped these egg bites, which I love doing. I have like plenty of different videos, not only on my channel, but also I think I made one for TikTok. So definitely follow me on TikTok if you guys do not, because I've been posting pretty consistently on there. So I think I'm going to give one of these to Vito and then I'll eat one. I always give him berries, so I'll end up giving him those as well. And then on Sunday, I made some banana bread, some chocolate chip banana bread, and I think I'll give him half of this. So funny because I actually made this on Sunday to last us for the week, but Victor liked it so much that he couldn't stop eating it, and it really turned out really good. I also have this recipe on my Instagram highlights under recipes, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I made this, it's like a brown sugar banana bread. It's delicious. Also, it's 11 and I still haven't had the chance to make myself a coffee, which is crazy. Honestly, I've been kind of panicking about today and staying with both of the kids because Victor has been such great help for me the past 3 weeks, or actually 4 weeks that he's been here at home. But it's definitely, you know, time to get back into our routine, new normal. And I think so far things have been going pretty good. In the beginning, Richie was crying and I had to go get Vito from his bed. And the good thing with Vito is that he will wake up anywhere between like 9:30 to 10 a.m. So I had a pretty good time to like brush my teeth, do my skincare, which to be honest, as a first-time mom, I really didn't make time for things like that, like normal things that you should be doing, and would put myself last. So I'm glad that I had the extra time to do that. I also did these like DIY lash clusters a few days ago. One of them kind of fell. You can't tell too much, but I feel like doing things like that for myself has really made me feel so much better the second time around. Okay, so this is Vito's breakfast. We have the banana bread and the egg bite. I don't like to put the strawberries and like the blueberries first because I really want him to eat his egg first. And then once he's done with this plate, I usually give it to him after. I also like to give him sometimes one of these Stonyfield organic strawberry yogurt smoothies, and he really likes these as well. He also drinks a lot of water throughout the day, which is great. This is what I'm going to give him. And honestly, I'm so happy that I actually took the time to meal prep this breakfast, because otherwise I don't know how I would be able to do it, to make breakfast every single day. Once these egg bites are done, I will make something else. I didn't even tell you guys what the egg bites have. This week they actually had hash browns, spinach, bacon, cheese, and this is how I like to hide in some veggies for Vito because he's been a little bit pickier now. I feel like before he would eat anything, and now he's being a little pickier with things like broccoli. I feel like he doesn't like the texture of it. And I'm sure if I were to just give him spinach on its own, he won't eat it. But if I mix it with eggs, he really likes it. He really likes these egg bites too. So yeah, we're gonna feed him this. I have the baby next to me. I'm bouncing the baby here with my foot because it was whining. And after I get Vito started with this, I'm going to finally make myself a cup of coffee or maybe even a matcha. I've been really into making matcha lattes. This is my little coffee corner here, but this matcha my sister got for me and I've really been enjoying. I also have this other matcha that my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law brought from Japan last year, and then this kit my sister gifted me. So maybe I might make a matcha because I feel like that has less caffeine. I don't drink a lot of caffeine, to be honest, just here and there. I usually don't even finish my cup of coffee, but it just feels nice to have something that I used to enjoy before I was pregnant, and so that's why I still do. And I feel like matcha is like a whole experience. It's not even just because I need a pick-me-up, because matcha really doesn't have that much caffeine. Okay, let's go ahead and get Vito. How is it? Good? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You want yogurt smoothie? Mm-hmm. Good. Oh. Achoo. I made that whole spiel just to end up getting some coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, if you guys are wondering why we have like balloons and stuff, it was my birthday last week. Victor decorated the house. It was so cute. There was like happy birthday balloons there. Romina? It was so cute. Victor decorated for me. Eat. Eat your food. A ver, show them how you eat. I'm surprised he hasn't ate through the banana bread. Oh, bless you. Say thank you. Crazy hair. Yeah, crazy bed hair. A ver, ¿cómo comes? Enséñales. You wanna walk? Walk. Okay, let's go walk. Alright, we're in Vito's room now. And he's playing with his kitchen. Yeah. While I put baby brother to sleep. Sometimes Richie will go down right away. Other times I kind of just have to hold him. I feel like when we had a bunch of visitors, everybody wanted to hold him. So I feel like he's a little used to people holding him now. Come, say hi. Hi. Come here. Hi. After I put the baby down, I'm going to make the bed and clean up a little bit from breakfast and hopefully get another sip of my coffee, because right now I've only had like 2 sips. Okay, so far we have a baby that went to sleep and woke up really quick, and we have another baby who needs to let out all of his energy. So I thought it would be the perfect time to pull out an activity. I've been saving these dot markers for a time like this, and I recently, I think like last month, I got this dot markers book for Vito. Good job. He's so funny. He's been taking off and putting back on the lids to these. Open. Say hi. Hi. What's your name? Say Vito. Say my name is Vito. Vito. Can you say Franco? Okay, both of the babies are down. I'm finally pumping. I have warmed up my coffee like 4 times. Some banana bread, and now that they're both sleeping, I think I can get like an hour or 2 in of work. So I'm here in the office. I'm not going to show you guys it because it's honestly super messy. I was hoping to have it all cleaned up before I gave birth, but I feel like it's just hard to keep the house clean in general. And we had a lot of visitors and we were trying to do no shoes, and when you have visitors, I feel like that's really hard to do, like no shoes or like just slippers. So all that to say that I'm not going to show you guys the office, but I am going to get some work done. I have to respond to a few emails, and then hopefully I can maybe edit some videos, because I still have not gotten up, at the time that I'm filming this, I haven't gotten up my birth vlog, and I'm kind of behind on my TikToks as well, which I'm trying to be a lot better at. So hopefully I can get some videos up, and then I think I have to take out chicken for tonight's dinner, which tonight we're having pollo a la olla, which is like Peruvian chicken with mashed potatoes and rice. We'll see how everything pans out. All right, so Vito is up. It is currently 4:18, and I think I'm going to wake up Richie to feed him a bottle. This is the milk that I pumped, the only time that I have pumped so far today. But I've been breastfeeding him ever since last night, all throughout the night, and then up until now, which I really haven't done much of, because in the beginning I actually ended up getting my milk really soon. I feel like the day after I went home from the hospital. Long story short, my letdown was just a little bit too fast for Richie when he was a newborn, and he was choking, getting a lot of gas, a lot of reflux, and just being uncomfortable. All in all, the first few nights of his life were probably one of the most like stressful nights, just because he wasn't settling down as well because of how uncomfortable he was. So I took kind of like matters into my own hands and decided to start pumping and giving him bottles of my milk, just so I can monitor and see how much she was actually intaking. And that's what has been working out for us. I will say that the past week and a half, I have been trying to breastfeed him more, and I do try to at least breastfeed him a few times a day. We were just mainly doing bottles just to see how much he was consuming a day, but I didn't want to stop breastfeeding and just exclusively pumping, because I knew that that was going to be very hard on me. And if I'm already with the baby, to me it just seemed more natural for me to breastfeed him instead of pumping every single bottle. So what I would do is I would pump before I would breastfeed him, so then that way my letdown wouldn't be so fast, and then that way he would get more of like the fatty milk instead of like the more liquefied milk in the beginning. And that also worked for a while, but it was very tiresome. Luckily Victor was the one like in charge of washing my pump, so he did a lot of like the washing bottles and pump parts and all of that, and I do really appreciate everything that he did while I was recovering from my C-section as well. So all in all, we haven't had the most like perfect breastfeeding journey, but now I feel like my supply has slowed down a bit and I'm able to breastfeed him, and he is also grown up a little bit, so he's a month now, so he's not super like newborn. So yeah, but I still am pumping just to have milk available if Victor wants to feed him or anybody else wants to feed him, and I have the wearable pumps, so might as well use them. So all that to say that I have this bottle ready for whenever he is up. I might end up waking him up because it's already been over 3 hours, and then after he's done eating I will feed Vito. So I also want to show you guys the drops that I got for him, because since he is a breastfed baby, he needs vitamin D. And these are the drops that I got for him. These are nice because there are probiotic drops. They also have vitamin D. So I was doing just vitamin D drops that I got prescribed. And he's been taking these for a few days. And I really just wanted to make sure that I had something to help him out with like his digestive system, and I think he's doing pretty good right now. So at this point I would recommend these. I got this from Target. I did try out probiotic drops with Vito when he was a newborn, and I enjoyed the ones that I had, but I thought this was more beneficial since they had vitamin D as well. So I put a few drops, I believe 5 drops, in his milk. And Vito's back to coloring. Are you going to color? And then you're gonna eat. For lunch, Vito's having some salmon and mashed potatoes and rice. This my mom actually made for him a couple days ago, and he loves salmon, so let's see how he does. It's hot, okay? It's hot. There you go. Good? Rico? Rico. Do fruit with his lunch. So today he's having a cutie, And last night I made Hawaiian barbecue, so this is what I'm having for lunch today. Richie is down so I can enjoy my lunch while Vito eats his fruit. I've also been drinking coconut water because I really don't want my supply to go down. And I know that a lot of it has to do with the fact that I need to pump more. But I know the coconut water will help as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, like today hasn't been too bad. It's actually been pretty good, so I'm really happy. I'm not gonna lie, I started out kind of rough because Richie wanted to eat like every hour and a half, and he usually doesn't do that. But now I feel like everything's all right in the world. Alright, so throughout the day, I don't really like to show Vito too much TV, although he will watch TV. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I don't like to show him too much. So right now, after lunch, we're on to our next craft. I got these stickers, reusable stickers from Melissa and Doug. I got a pack of 3 different settings, and he loves them. He loves the farm, and he also loves his Tony box. In particular, this Toy Story one he adores. He has more, but usually he'll change anything that we put to this one because he likes the opening song. Dile gusta. Gusta? Yeah, he likes him a lot. In a few hours, Victor's actually home. He's feeding Richie right now. And as soon as he got home, I got right into making dinner, and dinner's still not done. And it's like 8. He gets home at 7-ish, like 7:15. And honestly, I've just been very go, go, go. So dinner is going to be done soon, but I think I made something that I should have probably made another day. And there's Vito. We should have probably just had pizza tonight so that it could have been a more relaxed night. But here we are. Vito has to eat, and then baths for everybody.